Oh, my goodness. It finally fucking starts. Oh, fucking hell. With work. My goodness. My oh my. And let us see. Let's do something. A little something. Oh, my goodness. No tunage, all that fun stuff. Oh, get some bowls going and all that shit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Man, oh man. Fucking work today, dude. Ugh. Man, I, I hate how every day is always fucking bullshit with work. And I'm trying so hard not to bitch about it right now. Because of how genuinely annoying it fucking is with people like going out or not at being there when they should be. All this other shit. And then I end up having to basically deal with like various different like deep cleaning stuff by myself, which I know and for sure shit ain't gonna be dealing with. Because there really isn't a way for me to deal with it. At least, when there's not the other person I'm supposed to have, that called out, that is not there to help with that. So, that's just fucking annoying. Get this bowl dealt with now. There we go. At least I ain't really like busy at work today. I mean, that's at least a good thing, but fuck, dude. I'm still get so goddamn annoyed when like people don't just don't do their shit. It's just so fucking annoying. Doggo. At least you're not annoying, doggo. You always are a loyal, committed little pup. Kind of. You always like to kind of stay in the laundry room, though, sometimes. Little goof. And also, of course, like one of our, like, pieces of, things that are on sale today, we ran out, so now everyone's like, hey, where's all this? It's on sale today, and I have it clipped, and you don't have any? It's like, no. We sold all of it, because there's been a whole shitload of it that's been, like, getting bought up. Can't fucking, help you with that. So it's like, well, now I have to deal with those people who are just annoyed and a little butthurt because, we don't have exactly what they want. Which I guess luckily I haven't really dealt with that much today. I think the heat has mostly kept people just like, outside or inside their houses and don't have to worry about as much. Luckily. But it's just so fucking annoying when it's like, hey, you gotta do some deep cleaning stuff because we have like some insane walkthrough shit going on. It's like, nope. I'm just not going to be dealing with that, on my own. Especially when there's like all this shit in the list. And that, and also the list is meant for, two people to deal with. Like, and they expect like at least like half of it to be done by one of them. I mean, it just ain't gonna happen. It's ridiculous. And I'm glad it's at least my fucking Friday so I don't have to worry about it. At least I'll, be out and free and probably rafting tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I want to do. See what my friends think about, what their game plan is for tomorrow. Because they might do that. So let's go on for two for today. Any little random things happening? Not really too much. Matt Cole pounces on Kyle Rittenhouse for banning Trump. And no, he didn't. Oh my god. He did for like 2 seconds in the Trump campaign, and a bunch of fucking cults were like, no, fuck you. Mainly, and the main reason why Kyle Rittenhouse, did that in the first place, like, oh, he's not like strong on the Second Amendment or whatever. So I'm voting Libertarian, and everyone fucked on him. And now it's like, never mind, I'm voting for Trump. He's actually good enough. Fucking little bitch boy weasel. Wants to act like a strong boy and like a strong man with a gun, when he's out in the streets or whatever with said gun. But as soon as he's got a little social media presence, he wants to be a little bitch boy. Not so tough without the gun now, are you, you little fuck? I mean, it's so I just find it funny, honestly, and just really shows the nature of a lot of these conservatives, especially like conservative influencers like Kyle Rittenhouse. We're just straight up fucking little cowards and little fucking bitches. Like, cause they could give a fuck about like, having any actual like merit or principle when it comes to like, staying on these issues. Cause if he did, he'd commit it to it and be like, no, y'all wrong. Y'all just gonna let Trump, be, critical on goons or whatever. Which honestly, there's nothing about his policies that would say that. Trump's policies are pretty pro gun as fuck. Like, cause the only thing that could be, considered like weak on that issue for a conservative would be bump stock ban, but that got reversed. So even the one little thing that Trump did doesn't even like do anything to prevent gun violence or at all. It just bans a particular like piece of equipment that can be added to a weapon, which is what a bump stock is. So it's like it's just one of those things where that doesn't do shit. And it wasn't. I don't understand why anyone thought it would. What's your deal? Really, bro? Now you're starting to be a little annoyance when you're doing that boofing shit. For, pretty much no reason. Got food, you got water, doors open so you can go take a piss or shit if you need. So what's your deal? Shut up. Quit giving me that look. Goofy mutt. Dog, I knew it! Dude, I knew you were amping up for a boof. What the fuck do you want, bro? Seriously. Oh my god. Is it the fact that your food bowl is, like, barely empty? Like, it's almost empty, but not quite. There's, like, kibble in the corner. Dude, you got, like, a good, decent amount of food. Here. You goofball. It literally is this, isn't it? There. Sukov. There you go. That wasn't it. Oh. Oh my good lord. What a ridiculous little thing. This dog is literally like a child sometimes, where he'll like whine and complain at you, but not tell you exactly what the fuck he wants. Now he's just wandering off. At least the gate's closed, so I don't have to worry about that. But still, it's just like, what the fuck, dog? You were confused about what you want there, buddy. Little thing. There we go. This says JD Vance told to his face that he's a weak VP pick. What the fuck? Damn. Is he really getting clobbered that bad? Holy shit. It's like, hey, JD Vance, I just want to say you're a weak bitch. Just like to your face, because, you're not actually that great. Damn. Actually, I kind of want to see that. Like, what the fuck? Dude, seeing this guy get clobbered like every day is hilarious.
I absolutely love it. So JD Vance went on Fox News and Maria Bartiromo interviewed him. And
dude, even Fox News is fucking on him. Oh my god, this is gonna make it even better.
She basically says the quiet part out loud to his face. She's like, "Look, man, a lot of people are saying you were the wrong VP pick. How do you respond to that?" And
Kyle, is it me or do you look orange as fuck? Kyle, you're going orange route on us. Are you going orange, man?
The way he handles it is exactly how you'd expect JD Vance to handle it, and you can only describe it as embarrassing, but I want you to take note not only of the substance of what he says, but also the immense anti-charisma that is emanating from this doughboy. All right, here we go.
First, I want to talk about you because you've got a lot of people talking about you on both the Democrat side and the Republican side. You've heard the chatter. Some people are saying you were the wrong pick for Trump's running mate. What are you doing about it?
Look at his face. Seething.
Oh my god, dude. His fucking little doughboy face. It looks like a baby that's just, like, straight up, trying to not look embarrassed, after fucking up something, but still somehow got, like, 5th place or some shit. It's trying to be like, see, I'm actually, like, a fun, silly guy. I fucked up, but, it's all good. Is it Cafe trying to... Oh my god. It's trying to go after a bug.
Well, Maria, all I can do is go out there and prosecute the case against Kamala Harris and remind people that things were more prosperous and more peaceful.
Prosecute the case? Like, what the wait, what? It's just... all I can do is prosecute the case in the court of trials, when it comes to the civil court, Like, what? This isn't a fucking trial, you weirdo. This is a fucking election. Like, huh? That's... Oh my god, what an awkward weirdo, dude.
Donald Trump was president. Look, I recognize that there are a lot of folks, even in the GOP establishment and certainly on the far left, who don't like the fact that Donald Trump picked me. I actually take their criticism.
On the far left, bro, even MAGA chuds are fucking on you, dude. You're on Fox getting fucked on.
As a badge of honor. Of course,
Sure
the
do.
media is going to attack the people they fear the most.
Oh.
The media is going to attack the people I think who could most effectively bring President Trump's message to a broader swath of the electorate. And I don't.
By becoming a laughingstock to a large chunk of the fucking country? Okay. I guess if that's how you want it to work there, bud.
Yeah, the argument is they're attacking.
Like, they're attacking me because I'm the laughingstock. I fuck couches, and I'm kind of into dolphins fucking chicks and stuff like that. Total fuck weirdo. Think that, like, you know, people who don't have children are just fucking worthless, essentially, so fuck them. But, you know, yeah, totally palatable, and definitely not a loser at all, or a freak.
The people that they fear the most. Or you've repeatedly said insanely idiotic things and taken extreme positions, and that's why they're going after you. And also he framed it as like, sure, some in the GOP establishment and on the far left don't like me. Bitch, it is the overwhelming majority of the country.
I mean, not many people like this guy. It's like, he's one of the first few fucking, like, Veeps, you know, to literally have a disapproval rating right off the bat. That, in itself, is almost impressive. Like, how in the fuck do you have, like, a disapproval rating immediately, basically? Like, how much of a fucking fruit are you for even your own base to be like,
Paul Show is the most disliked VP candidate in modern American history. Sure, the establishment's against me and the far left's against me.
I wonder, like, is there ever been a time in American history where a VP candidate choice has actually been, like, heavily disapproved? Like this at all at any point in American history? Because I don't think there ever has been.
Okay, you are the establishment. Can we stop with this Weasley bullshit? You are the establishment. Donors had to rush in.
Well, see, because we're part of the Republican Party, and that's our team, and we're on that team red and shit, because we're on that, see, we're not part of the establishment, actually. The establishment's the woke mind virus in the left and the Democratic Party. That's the true establishment. We're above the fray.
Prop his ass up at the last minute because he was on the verge of losing in Ohio in the fucking primary. And then in the general election, he barely eked out a victory. What was supposed to be a red wave year, and he had all the donor money in the world, and he had Trump come in and bail his ass out with an endorsement. So, can we stop playing this game, please? All right, here we go. More anti-charisma.
From inside the Beltway, Maria. You know, I grew up as a poor kid. I didn't come from a political family or a wealthy family.
I find that to be a lot of bullshit, because the only merit behind any of that is the fact that he wrote a book and then a movie was made off of it. That was it. Like, I mean, the idea that, oh, I came from a poor blue-collar family, bullshit. You went to fucking Yale and you had your own, like, business being a rich fuck, okay? So go fuck yourself.
Worked my way through college, through the Marine Corps, and eventually landed as Donald Trump's running mate. I think that's a story that a lot of normal Americans can empathize with.
You went to
Ivy League fucking Yale. You went to goddamn fucking, like, the only thing that could even remotely be like, oh, Americana, it's like you going to, the USMC and shit, which, of course, a crayon eater, go figure. A weird doughboy looking fuck like him, and he's a crayon eater. Shocker. Like, that's the only Americana thing he's got going on for him, and even then, it's like, I mean, even within the Marines, there's like, inside jokes and like kind of a melancholy around that. So, I mean, give me a break.
school, and you're a venture capitalist. And also, you're a fucking opportunist, careerist, shape-shifting bitch. There was a time when you were the main
A shape-shifting bitch, dude.
cheerleader of the anti-Trump Republicans. But then, when that stopped being so lucrative, you decided, I'll just hop on the bandwagon.
From
what I understand, too, like, there's, like, one of his old roommates from back when he wrote the book. One of the main reasons why apparently he is, like, right-wing grifter is because his book didn't sell well. Like, because he didn't, like, get a good, selling, autobiography, from his book and shit. And a lot of libs are just like, oh, well, and just kind of, like, look down on it or whatever the fuck. He's just like, oh, these liberals just don't understand the true working man thing and whatever the fuck. and then they just, essentially go for the grift. That's what, Vance did. Like, I mean, it's not really exactly a surprise to me at all, but I mean, for some, I guess it is kind of a shocker revelation, but it's just like, what do you expect from this weasel?
The media types don't like me, but their policies are the problem. Of course they don't like me because we're running to fix what they have broken.
Fair enough, and I guess
Even the fuck those of them. All right.
Yeah, fair enough. You're still weak, and, nothing about that convinced me at all, so whatever. Oh my god.
Never fair. And he brings up,
fair enough.
The policies, bro. It's the policies of the left and Kamala Harris, bro. You said you wanted to outright ban pornography. You said it in...
And also, this is the same guy that wants, like, parents to essentially have, like, 100 votes, basically. For parents and families that, raising their children should also vote. And, their parents pretty much have total control of that vote, essentially, in every way possible. And basically make it so those parents have, like, more than one vote. That's the whole point of it. It's like, so if a parent has, like, 4 kids, then that's, like, not only their vote as an adult, but those kids, too. So 5 votes for one person.
21 to a Catholic magazine. You also want to ban abortion. You also want to ban people from leaving red states to go to blue states to get abortions. You also compared abortion to slavery. All of your fake,
And also a lot of these, states that try to push this idea of, like, oh, well, we don't want to, like, have, like, the government get in the way of people's lives and shit, and yet they want these states to literally set up fucking goddamn, like, walls and fucking gates at, like, the borders of these states to stop people from, leaving. Just because they happen to be Democrat or whatever the fuck, or happen to try to get an abortion or some shit. Like, that's just straight Nazi shit.
I'm a populist, bro. Really? What's your stance on the
Okay, dog, what the fuck? Come on.
PRO Act?
What's your deal, bro?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So the idea he's going to go after policy? Oh my god. Bro, you are the easiest target in the world when it comes to policy substance.
see all of that as weird. What do you say about this new strategy to call you weird from the Democrats?
I think that it's a lot of projection, frankly, Maria, from people who want to give transgender hormones to 9-year-old kids and want biological males to play in women's sports.
Wait,
I'm
what?
a husband, I'm a father, I'm happily married, and I love my life, and I'm doing this.
I love my life. I'm definitely not, insecure or hate my life at all because, I just want to try to make as much money and power, ruin everyone else's lives because they're happy. Oh, like these woke mind virus folks just trying to poison 9-year-olds if they're transgenderism and shit. It's like, give me a break, bro. And this fake, like, wannabe, like, blue collar, shtick that he's doing is just so fucking obviously fake weasel bullshit. It's like, I mean, I can smell that shit a mile away, and it's like, he is just straight inauthentic as fuck. And it's like, if I could smell that bullshit, at least just on the blue collar thing alone, let alone anything else about him, then do you think, some like blue collar Republican type ain't gonna smell that bullshit? I mean, granted, they're pretty stupid, like, in a lot of ways, and pretty ignorant about many things, but you know what? They're gonna smell this shit because he's just literally avoided charisma. Like, he's honestly, like, literally one step above Ron DeSantis, basically, when it comes to how bad he is with this. Like, straight up. And also, my dog is dumb. I have the door open on the side, but he doesn't want to, like, go out that way. He wanted to go out for the back porch. He's so fucking weird.
Because I want to be a good public servant who fixes the problems.
At least my dog is nowhere near as weird as JD Vance.
They can call me whatever they want to. The middle school taunts don't bother me. What bothers me and what offends me is what Kamala Harris has done to this country.
You look like a middle schooler in an adult body. Okay, you got no room to talk, you freak.
3.5 years. She's opened up the American southern border.
Oh my god. I'm not going to repeat it all here. You go back and watch.
I mean, it's the same old shit. It's like, well, their policies are insane and crazy, these wokies and these leftists, oh my god. Oh, Kamala just opened that border wide open. That's it. That's all they got. Like, I figured they would have switched the game up a little bit by now, but they just haven't. They're doing so much damage control, they can't, spin new shit. My god, dude.
Segment where we broke this down. It was Destiny debating Dennis Prager, And Dennis Prager made the same act as open borders, Democrats are for open borders, for open borders. I went through all of the policies implemented by the Biden administration, what their policies actually are, how many deportations they really did, and let me put this plain and simple. You're either a liar or an idiot if you say Democrats are for open borders or Democrats open up the border.
Or both.
Joe Biden
An idiotic liar.
more as a raw number and a percentage than Donald Trump did. And so this open border...
And also, like, he's been, just as, if not more restrictive on the border based off of that alone. So they should be, celebrating and giving pats on the back to Joe Biden and be like, yo, hell yeah, Dark Brandon moment. They should be being like, oh, well, thank you for pushing our agenda. Like, I mean, they're too stupid to just, use that as an opportunity to be like, see, we were, because of our strength to, push and persist, we were able to make them bend down to our policies. They could have do some shit like that. But no, they have to be like, no, it's them doing it. It has to be us. Boo. So fucking dumb.
Here's the thing. J.D. Vance is lying, and he knows he's lying. He knows he's lying. He knows the Democrats didn't open up the border. He knows what their policies...
All these fucking Republicans know it, man. Okay? Kyle, I love you, but all of them do. Trump knows it. Fucking Vance knows it. All these Republican GOP pieces of shit know it. Dennis Prager knows it. They all fucking know it because they're a bunch of lying, weaselly little fucking scumbags. And pieces of shit. So, I mean, it's kind of like a no-brainer when it comes to this kind of shit. Like, yeah, of course, they're pretty well aware of it, in my mind. I mean, why else would they be pushing this fucking narrative and shit? But as soon as, it's their guy in power, all of a sudden it just flips like fucking that. That's because they know that it's bullshit.
Are. He's just lying. By the way, you know what else he lied about? The trans women in sports thing. He lied about that too. He said that a woman was actually trans, so born biologically male, transitioned to female, and she's in this boxing competition, and it's unfair, and this is Kamala Harris's America. It's a fucking...
that whole fucking thing. That again... Yeah, because, an Algerian woman who's boxing and clobber stomped, another, woman in, the Olympic boxing, tournament and shit. Yeah, totally trans. In Algeria. Fucking Algeria. Where it's illegal. I mean, it's like how Kamala Harris is America from an Algerian woman in the Olympics. It's just so ridiculous, bro. Republicans are just fucking nutty. They're just nuts. In a sense of just straight up being like broken freaks now at this point. It feels like, maybe this has just always been the case, but goddamn, bro. Lately, it just feels like they are just straight, broken and don't really know what to do themselves about all this shit, and they just feel it's a mass hysteria. It's like a conservative-based mass hysteria that's pretty much as, happening with them. And they can't break out of it. It's like, fuck, dude. It's like, oof. Oof. God, that dog is a fucking weirdo, bro. God, that dog is a weirdo. But anyhow, at least call it good for now. All that fun stuff, and be back late, but, hey, at least back from work eventually. All that shit. Goodness gracious. So let's all have some content to watch. I know TJ's doing a Band of Hope, I think, and it's Paul stream to catch up on, so I at least got stuff. And some Kyle to catch up on, too. Idiot. Let's call it good for now. So, peace out and see you on the next one. So, fuck the seat, by the way.